Okay, stop what you're doing right now because Mazda just did something that nobody saw coming and I am not ready. I am not ready. The 2027 Mazda CX-30 just showed up in leaked images. And my friends, this thing does not look like a CX-30 anymore. It looks like Mazda hired a designer straight out of a fever dream, said go crazy, and then approved every single idea on the first pass. So buckle up because we are breaking this thing down piece by piece, and I promise you by the end of this video, you are going to want one. Let's start at the front, because that's where Mazda decided to go absolutely wild. That traditional grille, gone. Instead, you've got this razor-thin LED signature light bar that slices all the way across the front fascia like a lightsaber. Clean, aggressive, and absolutely cinematic. The headlights are pulled low and tight into the bumper corners, giving the car this wide, predatory stance that no CX-30 has ever had. And that soul red crystal paint sitting under dramatic mountain light? Mazda knows exactly what they're doing. That color has always been their superpower, and on this new body it looks like liquid metal. From the side, things get really interesting. Mazda went in two directions, and I think that's intentional. You've got what looks like a more traditional upright CX-30 shape on one variant, but then there's a second body with a dramatically sloped fastback roofline that turns this thing into a full-on coupe SUV. A coupe SUV from Mazda in this segment that is bold. The character lines are sculpted and sharp. The black cladding is aggressive but tasteful, and those multi-spoke black alloy wheels are the right wheel for this car. Now flip to the rear, and Mazda absolutely stuck the landing. Connected taillights that wrap around the back with a glowing LED bar. Same treatment as the front, topped off by a spoiler brake light that sits right at the roofline. It's theatrical, it's dramatic, and with its CX-30 badge sitting clean on a perfectly shaped tailgate, this thing looks like it belongs in a completely different tax bracket. Step inside, and the first thing you notice is that Mazda went dark, fully dark, deeply sophisticated. The interior is draped in black leather with red stitching that pops everywhere you look. On the seats, on the door cards, even along the dash trim. Carbon fiber texture panels run across the center stack and down the console, giving this thing a performance car energy that no subcompact crossover has any right to possess. The driver cockpit is driver-focused in the best way possible. You've got a floating infotainment screen sitting up high, a clean analog gauge cluster that still has real character, physical climate controls right where your fingers expect them, and a center tunnel with a rotary commander dial that Mazda fans are going to love. Everything feels like it has a place, and nothing feels like an afterthought. From the rear seat perspective, the mood lighting wraps around both sides of the cabin in this ambient red strip that runs door to door. It's moody, it's premium, and honestly, it looks like something you'd expect from a luxury brand twice the price. Panoramic roof lets the light flood in, and suddenly that dark interior transforms into something completely different depending on the time of day. This cabin is doing a lot of work. Now let's talk power, because rumor has it Mazda is keeping things familiar under the hood, but spicing things up just enough. The base model is expected to carry over a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated four-cylinder, putting out around 191 horsepower. That engine has always been smooth and refined, and it fits the character of this car. But here's where it gets interesting. The turbo variant, the one I think most of you are going to want, is rumored to produce around 227 horsepower. And with Mazda's iActive all-wheel drive system, this thing should be genuinely fun to drive in a way that most crossovers in this class simply are not. There are also persistent rumors of a plug-in hybrid variant using Mazda's SkyActiv X compression ignition technology, which would make this one of the most technically ambitious cars in the segment. As for price, we're expecting the 2027 CX-30 to start somewhere around $28,000 for the base front-wheel drive variant, with the turbocharged, fully loaded premium AWD model pushing close to $40,000. And honestly, looking at what you're getting, the design, the interior quality, the tech, that's going to feel like a steal compared to the competition. So who does the 2027 CX-30 have to beat? Let me give you the real picture. You've got the Honda HR-V, which is practical and sensible, but honestly a little boring to look at. You've got the Toyota Corolla Cross, which is reliable as a rock, but about as exciting as a spreadsheet. You've got the Hyundai Tucson, which is genuinely good, strong value, solid tech, and that's probably the toughest fight in this segment. And then you've got the Volkswagen Taos, which tries to be premium but never quite gets there. Here's the thing about the CX-30 that none of those competitors can match. Mazda is the only brand in this space that makes you feel something when you walk up to your car. That's the Mazda magic, and with this 2027 design, they just turned the volume all the way up. Look, I have to be honest with you. A lot of what we just talked about is still in the rumor and speculation phase. These leaked images are extraordinary, but official specs from Mazda are still under wraps. What I can tell you is this: if Mazda actually delivers this car, if this is what shows up at the dealerships in late 2026 or early 2027, this is going to be a problem for everybody else in this segment. A big problem. The design is a genuine step forward. The interior tells a story. The powertrain options make sense. And the price, if the rumors hold, is going to make this an absolute no-brainer for a lot of buyers. Mazda has always been the brand for people who care about cars, and the 2027 CX-30 looks like it was built by people who care even more than before. So drop your thoughts down in the comments. Would you buy this? Are you team coupe roofline or traditional? And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because when the official reveal drops, we are going to be all over it. I'm out. Let's go.